Monday the 11th. Today is a shot day. I weighed myself this morning. I was 259.2, so that is a 0.2 increase from 5 days ago. Not really worried about 0.2. It's, I went to the bathroom later. I'm probably down, at least 4 ounces or whatever. Like 0.2 is not something I'm worried about. Health-wise, I'm feeling okay. Not many sulfur burps. Haven't really been having acid reflux or anything like that so far. I know that it's coming. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't happen, I should say. Sleeping's been great. My Fitbit for Sunday, so Saturday sleep to Sunday was like an 88. That's extremely high for me. And my daily readiness for like working out yesterday was 100%. So it was like, get out there. So I did a bunch of Pokemon Go stuff yesterday. Did some of it from the car. Then last night, my husband and I took a walk. He's like, I said, it'll just be like just a short walk, let's just go to this particular place. It was like 2.2 miles by the time we got home. And I was okay with that. My feet hurt extremely. I bought these new shoes, 2 pairs of Skechers, because I had a pair of Skechers that I bought like 2 years ago, and I love them. They're super cushiony, they're a wide width, they fit my foot great. I cannot find that particular style anymore since it's a couple years ago, so I've been buying a couple other Skechers. They're not nearly as soft and supportive. If you guys know or you recommend good walking shoes, let me know. My only caveat, I guess, is that I don't want them to look like they're old lady orthopedic walking shoes. Like, I have enough vanity that I care a little bit what they look like. So kind of keep that in mind. And they need to be wide width because I have wide feet. So my feet were hurting quite a bit after the walk yesterday, and they're kind of sore today. My back is, I would say, still feeling really good. I would say it's, probably 95% better. It's been a little more twingy than usual, but I haven't been using that massager the last few days. So I think I am going to keep my doctor appointment. I have a doctor appointment with my GP on the 13th. And I don't know if he'll recommend getting a cortisone shot to see if that takes away the remaining kind of strained feeling that it has. Really, I want him to order x-rays because I want to see what's going on in there, but also just so that they have it on file that I have back pain, because when I asked if they could send a referral to the pain and spine clinic, they were like, well, no, we need to see you first. So at least this way they'll have it on record that, yeah, this woman does have back issues. I don't know why it's not already on record, but whatever. So lower back's a little twingy. It's whatever. I started my period a couple days ago. It's the first time in like going on 4 months now. So I'm definitely deep in perimenopause. You're not technically menopausal until you haven't had a cycle or a period in like over a year, I think is what it is. So, now I have reset the clock. But health-wise, in that sense, it's not too bad. I had a little bit of crampiness the first day when I was taking a walk, and that's how I thought, oh, this kind of is reminiscent of, time of the month type cramps, but I hadn't had one in going on 4 months. And then that day, yep. But it's almost like it never happened, if you know what I mean. Like, it's very light. There's almost nothing there. So the guys are probably like, I don't want to hear about this. It's a fact of life. Most women go through this. So I am still doing my hormone replacement therapy, the testosterone cream, the estrogen patches, and the progesterone pills. I haven't been using the estradiol cream. I'm still getting it filled, like when my prescription comes up and they're like, it's ready, just because I think it's good to have on hand. And also, even though I haven't been doing it, apparently it's excellent for the face, like for fine lines and wrinkles. It helps the collagen and stuff rebuild. So if anybody has the vaginal estrogen cream, you can use it on your face. So that's another reason why I'm getting it, just to build up for, the various uses of what I might have for it. I did take my shot earlier today. It was the 2.5 milligrams, and I did it in my stomach. I like to switch where I do it. Sometimes I do my thighs, sometimes I do my stomach. This time I did lower left stomach. I keep looking at these videos of tummy tucks and like abdominoplasties and paniculectomies and stuff like that. And everyone's like, oh, just lose the weight first and then get it done. But I have a very large apron, and it impedes a lot of activities. For one, it makes dressing hard. Like I could probably be a lower size than I am, but it's just my stomach that's, and like the skin and the fat that's really pushing it. It's unflattering when I'm wearing like tighter clothing on the bottoms. I'm constantly feel like I have to wear shirts that cover it. Even if I were still a bigger person, a plus size person, if I didn't have that, I think that I'd probably be a lot more confident for one. But I'd want to go out and do things more. Like I can't jog, not that I'd really want to necessarily, because that's a lot of weight coming down on my joints. But I like literally kick this apron of mine when I'm like trying to jog. It's hitting my thighs. It hangs lower. Like if I were to be naked, you wouldn't be able to see my downstairs. Like it's low hanging. And so I kind of think, well, maybe I should just get it done now, or try to find someone who would do it now. Because there's not a lot of doctors who do plus size tummy tucks, because it's just more difficult. If you have a higher BMI, then statistically you can have more things happen when you're under the knife, under surgery. But I kind of wonder if not having the apron would make me more inclined to like want to go hiking and like want to do more things that are active, because I wouldn't have this hanging feeling on me. Also, I'd probably get I get some muscle repair, and I have a couple hernias. I just get all that taken care of. But it's expensive. I think my insurance would cover it. I'm wanting to say if your belly apron hangs down a certain amount, I'm wanting to say where it covers your pubic region, that insurance will cover, or at least most insurances. And I think maybe that's where my insurance line is. So that is something that I think about. I've contacted my insurance about it before, and I do believe they said after, your whatever your deductible is, then it'll pay for 80% of it, kind of a thing, provided you meet their criteria. So I was looking into getting Botox for my masseter, these, because I clench my teeth a lot. I have a mouth guard that I wear at night, but I catch myself doing it during the day. It's like a reflexive, compulsive thing. I think it started years ago, before I even noticed that I was doing it. And I think it started from anxiety and stress, and now it's just an everyday thing. And it doesn't necessarily give me bad headaches, but I get a lot of tension in these areas, in my jaw, and it's wearing my teeth down, which is why they said, hey, you need to jump on a night guard. So I wear that. My point being, they said if you get Botox in your masseter joints, it stops that reflexive clenching. So I was checking, and my dental insurance does not cover it. My medical insurance will only cover it basically for like migraines. They'll cover Botox if you have like spastic bladder. So there's like very, very minimal situations in which they will consider Botox a medical necessity. And I think it's so dumb, especially for dental insurance. There's like papers all over the place that say it's great for TMJ, it helps for this, it helps for that, and they're just still like hard pass. So my dental office will do it, but it's like $350, and it only lasts like 4 to 6 months on the outset. Like some people, it lasts like 2 months and they have to go back and do it again. But on average, it's like 4 to 6 months. So I'm kind of considering paying out of pocket, but just to test it, just to see how I would feel, because I'm really tired of constantly clenching my teeth. So I'll let you guys know if I end up doing that. I guess another part of it, people do it, even if they're not teeth clenchers, it's supposed to have a slimming effect on here. Because like you can see when you clench, like these muscles, it relaxes them. And so it's just like any muscle. When you're working it so much, your muscles pump up, like your delts, lats, whatever. If you don't use it reflexively and all that much, the muscle starts to weaken. And so a lot of people do it just to get a slimmer jawline. I wouldn't mind that, but that's not the main reason that I'd want to get it. I have fairly nice teeth. I would like to keep them and not whittle them down to nothing. And I'm tired of having so much tension in these areas. I cut my hair the other day. I had purple hair that was like coming to here. And the idea was I had a kind of like a mohawk style going on, and my hair is probably about that long. And I was going to grow it out so that I could curl it and kind of be like feminine, but mohawky and so whatever. And I was like, I didn't like the way it looked because it was like all one length just over to here. So I just cut it off again. So it's kind of in a whatever phase right now. I'm just letting it do what it do. All right, I will see you guys in another 5 days. Hopefully there'll be a decrease on the scale. It is what it is for now, right? I don't know that I'll necessarily start seeing, big numbers until I up my dose. I don't feel like I'm what's called a super responder. So chances are I'll probably start seeing results at about 7.5 and 10 again, which makes sense because at that point I probably won't be eating almost anything. I am still eating food currently, and you're supposed to eat food on this. I'm not trying to say that it's supposed to make you not eat food, but the quantity will decrease. Right now I'm still 2 meals a day, decent sized meals, not anything crazy, but decent. So we'll see. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.